Hey everybody, it's the 26th of January. Time now for our latest installment of the Weather Blender blog. Spencer Atkins here with you, sleeves rolled up thanks to my buddy Rob Cornelius, who told me that it would make me look like an electable politician, and I kind of feel like one because half the people out here want a lot of snow and the other half of the people would rather not see any at all. But what we can do is show you the weather models, so let's jump right to it here and show you what we have. It's going to be quiet on Wednesday, so we'll skip right to Thursday. Looking at the weather model we call the NAM, little low pressure up north of the Great Lakes, and a little cold front pivots on through, and we do have some precipitation, that's the green, and certainly should be cold enough to see snow, but not a lot. And it's an Alberta Clipper system. It moves very quickly, so most of us really don't even see much of any type of accumulation from that. That'll scoot on through. Looking out there toward, well, the northern side of Mexico, out on the western side of Texas, there's that low beginning to take shape. And that's the one that's going to be bringing us the chance of some significant snow. We will jump out now several hours. Now we've shifted over to the GFS model going to the next event. So that Clipper's already by. That's the red low you see up to the north of Maine. High pressure's coming in from the Great Lakes, squishing cold air back down into our neighborhood. And then the low along the Gulf Coast is trying to toss the moisture back up from the Gulf into our neighborhood. This is a look again at the GFS model, which is kind of the middle of the road. Other models have taken this precipitation a little farther to the south, and the big blue line, that's your temperature, your freezing line right there at 5,000 feet. So easily we'd be dealing with some heavy wet snow in southern West Virginia, southeast Kentucky. That's late Friday. Now looking at some of the other weather models here, I wanted to show you one. Isn't that great handwriting over there, the one that says GEM South? That's really a reminder to me, the Canadian model. And the Canadian model has pushed that rain snow line way south, so we're certainly on the cold side of that, but it also pushes the highs down from the north to the south, and that keeps the precipitation well south and barely has anything for Charleston, Huntington. That's a pretty big change for one day, so we'll kind of, won't completely discount it, but we'll keep it in mind. Our friends in Japan also have a model, the Japanese model. And if you look at the red line again, the rain snow line over southern West Virginia, and you'd be looking at 5 to 7 inches of snow from this would be by Saturday morning across I-64, 7 to 10 in the high terrain. That's just one solution, again, one possibility. And as we look at the European model, it never does paint out for us the amount of precipitation, but I just wanted to show you the rain snow line did move south too on that one. So we think the colder air will be locked in place. It's just, where does the moisture go? That's the big question here. Now the GFS, I wanted to show you the national scenario. Look at that. We're talking about 20 inches of snow on places in Oklahoma. Thin ribbon. Can you see how narrow this storm is? At 10 to 12 easily in that blue, and that stripes right on up into southern West Virginia. And the GFS has a sharp cutoff in Ohio, so you barely get anything at all in Ohio, north of the Ohio River. You get a good amount, again, 10, 12, maybe even 14 inches of snow in the higher terrain. I'll zoom in and you can see it's 10 inches just east of Charleston. It's 14 inches around Bluefield. This is by after 120 hours, so this gets you well into Saturday evening. 6 inches around Huntington, and just an inch when you get to the north of Huntington. So a sharp gradient, and as this thing wobbles, it's going to be very important to keep our eye on that. So significant snow is still possible for our Friday. We'll keep you up to date on that right here on the Weather Blender blog. We appreciate it. You can drop comments in down below. You can shoot us an email and let us know what you think too. We certainly appreciate you watching. More again tomorrow.